good morning, Speed Gaming, or good afternoon, or whatever time it is for you. My name is Janess Cartridge. I'm joined by Kupo, and we're going to be talking about Beamer versus Fringo Fox in the first round of the SGLIVE 2025 Dash Randomizer Tournament. How are you doing, Kupo?
Doing great, doing great. Good morning to you, good afternoon. Really excited to see this first round matchup in the brackets.
Yeah, this has been a pretty good one. We've also got another restream going on Speedgaming Deutsch for y'all German speakers. So it's a good time to be a Rando fan. This is the I think 7 versus 10, something like that.
Sounds about right.
No,
Yeah.
7 versus 10 is this is 8 versus 9. 7 versus 10 is DJ Glove.
Oh, okay, got it. Well, for anyone who hasn't seen this, just gonna go over the mode really quick on this. This is for this entire tournament for Dash Randomizer. This is major, minor, area rando, and then bosses shifted. So first few minutes here should be pretty much the same. You think we're gonna see Morph Ball first?
It's a 50-50 chance either it happens or it doesn't.
I'm going yellow morph. I'm gonna go color and item.
Okay, I'm gonna go pink morph in the ceiling. Actually, no, pink morph at morph, because that lets you do the cool strats that make you save time.
Let's see. Oh.
Okay, well, I'm not disappointed. E-Tank is the best starting item, and I really don't think it's that close.
Yeah, E-Tank is absolutely huge, especially, if we're going to end up doing meme route, which I hope we do, getting a power bomb and a super here, just allows you, in case you do take a hit, if you go into a heated room, you're just not taking like an immediate reset.
Yeah, exactly, because it loses like a bunch of time, and it also deals 3,000 psychic damage.
Yeah, I can definitely end up costing a lot of mental cycles for the rest of the run. By the way, nice prediction on the double pink morph going up.
Let's go. Pink morph is the good morph.
This is going to be goated for the rest of the seed. We did see Beamer actually miss that first D-boost into the ceiling and end up taking a backup on it. So Fringo's got a slight positional advantage. How would you say the movement between these two runners is? Obviously, both super strong. But we'll have to see what it comes down to. Fringo might have slightly better movement.
Yeah, I would say the movement advantage goes to Fringo by like a reasonable margin. But not like Beamer is going to be losing 5 seconds every room or anything.
Yeah.
But we'll see how the beginning of the seed plays out. We get no power bombs because the game hates us, so we are going back to Bomb Chorizo and all this stuff.
You're going to be bold and claim bombs at Bomb Chorizo. That seems to have happened a lot during this tournament for whatever reason. And then I'm going to imagine, let's say, Power Bomb Hunt for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, honestly, Power Bomb Hunts are kind of interesting, but they're also kind of miserable.
They're miserable if you're playing.
Yeah, it's interesting to theorize about, but it's absolutely terrible to play, because it's like, oh god, I skipped this one location. Is that my power bombs? Am I going to lose by 20 minutes? Who knows?
And we have speed. Okay, so that's our wall-breaking item there. Just a simple short charge at the top. Not too bad, but I think definitely having an explosive early always feels good. I'm always pretty hyped on, even though if you have to do the BT fight, having bombs isn't the worst thing to happen.
Yeah.
And the worst thing to happen is having your jump height absolutely messed with for the entire time until you pick up high jump. But I guess you go a little bit faster, which is, barely seems worth it.
At this point, I just live with speed no high jump, but the speed is just so good.
Yeah.
But I do think I would prefer bombs here, just because it makes me get to play with less of my brain. But the downside is, of course, that it forces more power on hunts. Anyways, we find Tube at G4, so now we can actually play more of the game.
Assuming you find power bombs somewhere.
Well,
I had a seat in the tournament where I did that, and then there were no power bombs. It was a softball.
yeah,
and then
but surely that wouldn't happen. Also, Tube Clip is in logic, according to DJ.
Yeah, it is in logic. You can do it.
Yeah.
But there is that risk. I mean, it's a pretty small risk.
Yeah, compared to other risks we take in this game, it's not that bad at all.
Alright, so let's see where the rest of this giant portal takes us. There's Kraid, no access because no explosives.
Okay, Beamer is not going to do Tube Clip. Beamer is going back to the ship for Crab Portal, I think.
I think you do that. You also take a save. Maybe you try to spark, like, into Gauntlet to get the item, but, like, you really just want power bombs. Like, even another E-Tank, while it's good, like, it's not worth... Like, the 2 miners at the back of Gauntlet are what's more important at this point.
Yeah, but you can't get them, because...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the point. It's like, you still can't get those, so it's like, it's almost like not even worth it. Like, you know, you're not...
It is not worth it. That's what I'm saying. This is actively bad. Fringo's doing the correct thing of doing the portals you can do in logic. But yeah, no, this is just going to be good for Fringo because he has top of Greenburn and he can just do that and find his power bombs at Greenburn Reserve, surely. And then if you don't, then you just cry yourself to sleep. But surely this is just another Greenburn portal, right?
Let's find out.
This is not Greenburn. This is not followable.
Yeah, I mean, you technically can do it. I don't think that's quite in logic yet. You could... Actually, no, you can't do it. No, you're right. You're right. There's no way to go through because you have literally no explosives.
No, you could get a Chronic portal, but that's it. It's kind of misery.
On the bright side, we've got Green Bryn on the correct play side, and it's the best Green Bryn portal you can get too.
Yeah, this is definitely the good Green Bryn portal. Derp and I have decided that this is the best portal in the game. It's like in early mid game, just because, just so good. Yeah.
Damage, lots of items.
Yeah, you're immortal, and you get all the items.
Yeah, this is like the Highlander series for Super Metroid. That's what you're saying?
I'm too young for that joke, Kupo. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
You have to remember that I'm literally half your age.
Yeah, geez, just really calling me out here on time.
No, that is cultural failing on my part. Like, I may be young, but I still should watch Highlander. I just have.
I mean, we're playing a video game and talking about a video game released in the same era. So yeah,
exactly.
That one's on you.
What happened to the game audio? That's a great question. I'll switch it back to Beamer.
Okay, so Beamer's got about like a 2-minute, maybe 3-minute time loss so far on this.
Yeah.
No, we haven't found power bombs yet, though, so no Edikuns check, and it's also going to restrict some of the other majors we'll be able to check. But like we mentioned, there are quite a few miners over here, at least 2 quick ones.
Yeah,
that we can go ahead and scoop up.
Yeah, Green Hill isn't that bad.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, gets owned by the speed graph there. That one's honestly particularly awkward. I can't remember how I do it, because I probably just do what Fringo did and mess it up and then cry myself to sleep.
Awesome micro moonfall, too. There we
go. Power bombs are real. Yeah. I've never been super sold on that moonfall down Big Pink, but I do think it is faster, especially if you have like a reasonable way to take care of the Rio.
Yeah, I like picking up this E-Tank afterwards because you are going to waste some of that energy, and if you're thinking about, you know, if there's like an upper North air at the end of this, you want to go ahead and like fill up his.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
it's pretty micro.
Yeah, the downside is it's slower and it's only 80 energy, but it is like an energy save. I just don't like doing it because it requires me to use my brain to see if it's an E-Tank, and I don't want to use my brain. I'm doing Green Bryn. I signed up for brainless area. I want brainless area.
All right, brainless area you shall receive, kind sir.
Let's go. See, not even punished.
Right. So we're gonna go up. We're gonna check wave as well. Great Britain not really having anything. Also, do you go back for Edikuns here?
Absolutely, no question.
Yeah.
Well, I think even if I get gravity here, I'd go back for Anakin still. There are too many good things for it to be.
I mean, I know hell runs are slow, assuming you do find, like, you know, an upper Norfair portal, which is, like, you know, there are a lot of connections there. But you're going to go ahead and get a PB refill. You're going to want another E-tank potentially anyways, and you're really going to feel bad if that ends up being, it's like, the item. Like, it's
that's it. Like, it's not costing you that much time. It feels like it's a lot of time, but it's, like, there are slower majors. And it's just, like, I don't want to lose on that.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose on anything else.
What were the other options? It's like going right at ship, which, like, virtually no one is going to do. Or it's like continuing up like Red Tower when you don't have power bombs and like do it. I mean, I guess there's that save to potentially like prevent you from soft walking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I just want to check.
Yeah.
Okay, so Beamer's gonna do wave pay first. This will turn out to be a little bit faster. Just because of how Big Pink routes. But not by a little bit faster, I mean at most a second, and probably less. But now Fringo gets to check the last major in Green Brain, which is another E-Tank. Epic.
It's all E, minus that plasma beam. I mean, plasma's still pretty good here, although, you know, you really want charge to get the most out of that. I mean, to get like 85% of the utility out of that, but I mean, basically being able to one-shot virtually most things on the map is definitely
Oh, interesting. Beamer's gonna skip Edikuns. Honestly, I like this play in his shoes because he knows he's at a slight medium execution disadvantage. And so he's just like, I'm gonna make this one skip. And
he skipped Waterway.
Oh, he skipped Waterway too? Okay. I like that slightly less though. But I don't know. My brain is like, I see Greenburn majors, I want Greenburn majors, but I think it's definitely fine. Just to try and save back some of the East criteria time. And it does work out, because he is ahead and he's only missing 2 E-tanks. But if we end up in an Upper Norfair situation, then it could be a little problem. But this is an Upper Norfair situation we have found ourselves in.
Yeah. I mean, he does have enough E-tanks to be able to go through without having to do, like, too much farming, although Fringo's got enough to where this is just going to be super cozy.
Yeah. This is a really awkward portal, but I think you check this now, and then you do Business Center, because you've got speed, and you can just do Up the Mountain afterward, I think.
Yeah. I forget, what was Red Tower? Was Red Tower the intro to Green Bryn?
There are 6 Red Tower portals. Please be more specific.
There are 6 Red Bryn portals, aren't they? Red Tower's the middle one, like right by X-Ray. And that's what I...
Yeah, we haven't seen Red Tower middle.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing that's like super... Yeah, that's always like a hard portal to get back to from here. You don't really want to abandon it. Although Fringo's abandoning both of these and just, doing C Business Center, do Business Center.
Yeah.
I think I like this. I like this from Fringo.
I think this is fine. I think I prefer how... Well, no. I would... If I were... Actually, no. No, I think Beamer might be cooking. If Beamer goes back to Business Center now, then he would be cooking. Because then you could just do all of like Business Center and then maybe reset back to Red Tower middle. But this is fine, I guess. If you do X right now, I don't hate this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Beamer go ahead and take a safe up there as well.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
You go ahead and you just peep really quick. You get like front of wreck ship. You go ahead, you scope the boss, and then you exit out.
Yeah.
Or you see this, which you're...
I think what you do here is nice gravity for Fringo at ice.
What you do here is you get gravity suit, and then you feel great. Let's see, maybe this could be Varia. Is Beamer on the early X-ray train?
I don't know if I would expect not, because this is very comfy early X-ray for anyone who knows how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a CF, or no, actually, no, Beamer doesn't have the CF. He doesn't have that extra PB pack that
Yeah, Beamer's down that power bomb, so he doesn't have the CF. So what? Oh wait, no, we know where Crapple is. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't
know. We didn't make that check.
Yeah.
You already know exactly where that goes.
Yeah, I just didn't use my brain to figure that out. But okay, so Beamer's going to go down here and do crate. I'm not super sold on this. You have the save at top of Red Tower, so like this isn't the worst thing in the world. Especially if it's Ridley, because then you just nope out and come back later. But the thing is, this is basically part of front of East Meridia because of how the portals are laid out. So I think I just want to do Business Center, and I don't want to really worry about these portals just because I have 5 items I can get reasonably quickly.
Yeah, and it's either Dragon or Kraid. We got a vanilla Kraid.
That it is. Right. So we are killing this boss. If it were Dragon, that would kind of be disaster for Beamer, just because then Fringo could kill it, but Beamer can't. But Kraid is perfectly fine. And Fringo's gonna leave, which, since he skipped the top portal and the middle portal in Red Tower, I think this is correct. Yeah, I mean, like we mentioned, hell runs can definitely take a long amount of time. Even though you do have speed, you have enough E-tanks and a CF to go ahead and make that more efficient, it's still pretty lengthy. Yeah. DJ is just now learning what tube is. We have already known this. Congrats, DJ. But yeah, hell runs, like, I don't know, they're not that bad, but on 6+0, now 6+1 with the reserve Fringo got, I don't think they're that bad. But yeah, I do think that getting this portal is worth it. And then now you're here, so you want to do Red Tower middle. And then for Fringo's money, he can do Red Tower middle. And then I think what he was going to want to do is do X-Ray and then do West Meridia stuff, which is going to be a pretty solid route for him. And then he can just do Kraid stuff later. And he is going to... Yeah, I like the Kit Miner deck here, definitely. Yes, I definitely agree with this. No charge, so I think just lock these miners in, and you also have gravity, so whatever you get can like potentially help with an LN or a Hell Runs. Yeah, you're also bordering on Ridley ammo, right? So yes, that too. Three of the bosses are already, it's like beatable, and then if you go ahead and just get enough ammo, like I'm sure Fringo on this, loadout minus it's like a couple super packs, like could be, as long as the management's correct, to be able to do all 4. Yeah, 6+1 is like very comfy with 30 supers. I don't think you can do it with 25, and by can I mean in a race without having specifically practiced it. I'm sure it's doable, but it'd be very tight on 30+5. Beamer's got that space, is going to now go ahead and do X-Ray and have a comfier. I don't think this is actually faster. Like the deboost strat. It is slightly faster, but it's not like this. Yeah. But yes, I don't know. Space Jump is very awkward without the screw attack here. And Fringo is going to be not doing X-Ray. It's just going to go straight into West Meridia. Yeah. Let's see what Mama Turtle is. That could be pretty interesting. Yeah. Another E-Tank at X-Ray for Beamer. I wonder if when Beamer ends up doing his Hell Runs in his Business Center, if he just ends up going through all the way and doing, like, clearing the rest of Upper Norfair. Yeah. And Fringo gets a Wave Beam at Mama Turtle. It's a nice convenience. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying no to Wave, but yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a good item, but it's not like game changing. Yeah. I think we're changing course based on this, but I'm pretty sure, like Fringo, because we haven't seen a lot of these West Meridia checks. Surely one of these, or Fringo might be thinking one of these backs up into Upper Norfair at one of those, and can then like continue clearing that out from there. But we already know where East Meridia is. We don't know Wreck Ship, any of the portals. I think we know Lower Norfair, at least one. We know back of LN at top of Red Tower. Yeah, I mean, you're on this loadout. You're definitely, and especially with like the potential of Ridley home, you're definitely not doing LN at this stage. Yeah, absolutely not. If you knew where Ridley was, like this is extremely borderline.
Yeah.
But you just have so many other things that make you so much happier to do. You don't want to do LN.
Yeah.
But Beamer has decided to make his way up Red Tower. So he did lose a little time just going down Red Tower to do Crate and then go back up again to go back to Upper Norfolk, but we'll get that gravity suit now. So
Okay, we're gonna do ice first. I like this, especially knowing that there's an E-tank at the bottom, but I think
I thought it was a reserve.
Yeah. Oh, this is a reserve? Okay. But I think this is Beamer signaling, especially since he already knows where that crop door goes from doing like the right of ship check early, that he's gonna end up doing the rest of Upper Norfair.
Yeah. Did we see what top of West was? And by did we see, I mean I missed it.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Epic. But Beamer does get that gravity. Okay, signal chamber.
Okay, got it. And then final porter in West is front of ship.
Front of ship.
Front of ship.
There you go. This is
all right. If this is a super, this is definitely very good. It's not, but
yeah.
We still got spooky, but health's not looking great. There's no good.
So Fringo's got the save at the top of West. So if this is Ridley, then in theory he could like farm to full and then check like beach watering hole for a 30th super, and then make stuff happen.
I still think even if Ridley's here, you don't want to do ship at all because then you know Varia can't be in ship. And
I don't think you do it. Like I'm sure you can if a 30th super pops, but like Turian could just be at the back of ship and you're not going to find a Varia here. So I think you just leave and go on to bigger and better things in life. We do get a 30th super. Yeah, it just really doesn't lose that much time to come back for this.
Yeah.
But of course, you're just hoping this is like a Fantian or a Dragon, or in Fringo's case, a Kraid.
Yeah.
But Beamer will get to do all of Bubble Mountain. With this, he did get a CF from somewhere, and will be eventually making his way to West. And we find a Dragon at ship.
Okay. Are you doing a full ship clear if this is you and you find Dragon?
No, top of ship isn't real.
I've seen many races won and lost on that argument of Schrodinger's majors up there. But,
top of ship is not real unless I have grapple and X-ray and a CF and speed, and then I'll do bowling skip. But like with a suit, top of ship just isn't real. Anyways, Fringo missed the opening spark on Dragon, which is very not epic for his going fast.
No. He's going ahead and cleaning this up, though. No more sparks, just going through. Let's see.
Yeah.
Maybe the rest of this. Yeah.
You really want to be sparking this last one, though.
We're going to be pretty low on resources. We'll see
yeah.
what the giving.
Yeah, this ammo is not great. And you also want to spark... Well, no, you don't. Because you don't have high jump. But ideally, when you do a boss in ship, you want to end with like a Dragon in ship. You want to be able to leave with a blue suit, so you can skip the first bomb block, which does save time if you can get out quickly.
Well, we do find bombs at Dragon, though. I mean, definitely a great item to have if you're considering doing a suit or a Variolus LN, especially on like 20. That really helps like the PB management. We've got enough PBs now that like management in general outside of that is like pretty chill.
Yeah, it just depends on how many CFs you want to try and pull off.
4.
5,000.
That's what I'm talking about. Just more E so far for Beamer. Obviously lets you skip a refill. That's always good. Helps out if you are thinking about doing that, like Variolus LN, but definitely not the item we're looking for.
Yeah, very, but not as good. Interesting is skipping that power bomb.
Yeah,
that's something he did. Yeah, I don't think
he's not interested in a skip. I'd do it.
Yeah, I would pick that up just because you could be doing Variolus LN, and I want the 20th power bomb.
Yeah, but, it's still on path too, right? It's
I think Beamer is just playing for Varia, and if it doesn't exist, then he's accepting the loss.
Although Fringo's skipping some PBs too over there. Interesting. Well, we did get the X-ray in case we do end up getting charged somewhere. We will be able to microwave at least Botoon and Fantoon.
Yeah, charge would be pretty good, but I don't know. I'd rather have Barry.
It's been pretty okay distribution-wise. It's not like we're super starved or anything like that.
Yeah, I agree with that. But Fringo has save here, so I think he's going to check the back portal, which is pretty reasonable. I think you just try and follow that, and then if it's not followable, then you just go to Bubble Mountain and cry.
Well, so, I mean, we haven't seen two of the one-ways. Like, both runners have seen Kraid.
Yeah, Turian and Croc's still out there. There's Varia. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good for Fringo.
Yeah.
Especially since he's skipping all of these Bubble Mountain checks, which are just... It's all E.
Well, yeah, but like surely he does this looking for ammo, right? Or at least North Reserve or something. I was debating on skipping that portal, but actually I don't know what Fringo's portal knowledge is.
Fringo, they have the same portal knowledge, I think, except for obviously Fringo has like West Meridia, which came in here, but he doesn't have that right of ship Croc Door one.
Yeah.
No, Upper Norfair had more than E. It did have gravity. The gravity was at ice, and then was there a reserve at high jump?
Yeah, there was a reserve at high jump, then I think it was just triple E.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Alright. So yeah, this could be one of the remaining two ways. If this is front of LN, that would be pretty good as well.
It is Turian.
Yeah.
So, Fringo will just be walking the slow way out of here because he wants to keep his Varia suit.
I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah, I would concur with this.
Turns out Varia, super useful in the game. Gonna go and do like a little farm here too. Let's go ahead and grapple this, or grab this stuff.
Yeah, Beamer not even checking Mama Turtle. Just gonna go straight to this portal, which is, I think, correct.
Yeah.
Just because it routes more efficiently in the region overall, and then he'll find front of ship, and he can do the things that Fringo did. But Beamer's
up Kraid, where Fringo doesn't have that. Nice deboost from Fringo.
Yeah, but Fringo has all of doing ship.
Yeah.
Because he didn't spend time doing Upper Norfair.
I imagine Beamer's going to go ahead and get Varia soon. I wonder if Beamer does check the back, or if Beamer's going to go ahead and gamble on that, and then continue on like the boss rush. But
yeah, I don't know. Beamer's not in Portal Goma, but Fringo is. Yeah. So I think in Beamer's situation, you just check the back and try to either find something you want to follow or Turian, and then if it's Croc, you just cry.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, though, he'll have both suits be in, like, you know, minus ammo. He will be in go mode and knows where all the boss portals are, right?
Yeah, he does know all the good ones, too. Like, he knows Back of Ellen and Front of East.
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely think not getting the Turian info now is worse, just because like, it takes the time, but otherwise you're just going to be hunting through like the entire game looking for Turian. Like, you're going to be doing stuff like Front of LN, Back of East, Meme Route maybe. Just bad stuff.
Yeah, yeah, we haven't done Beam Route yet. I mean, that could be Croc for all we know.
Yep. Yeah, like any one of these bad portals could just be Croc. And then you're just turbo sad.
Yeah. Well, let's hope Beamer does end up picking this up. I mean, this is still definitely heavily Fringo advantage, but...
Yeah. If we want the race to be at all close, then Beamer needs to go get that Turian knowledge and also the Varia suit. But this is like borderline game over, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, charge and ammo might play like a bigger picture in it, but that's like pretty big maybes at this point, right?
Yeah. But also I think Fringo will end up playing them better.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, Fringo has the clear path if it's like where to go, but not making the. I mean, he'll make the minor checks, I guess, on like the way out. Maybe ends up picking up charge at like one of the two majors.
Yeah.
That's successful on back to back.
I like doing Franker Z at least first, just because it lets me do better manips on the key hunters if I need to do that.
Yeah, so this is a best of 3, and they will do all 3 games if necessary.
Yeah, as is tradition, SM Rando requires games 1 and 2 to be played back to back because we have good rules. TM, actually, no, I think it's a good rule because back to back best of 3s are good. It makes the rememberers become forgetterers, and I love having that advantage versus specifically Derp and Zeb.
Yeah, I like offloading mental cycles to computers when possible. That's how I like doing tracking.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a pretty heavy hesitation.
Marcus, did you watch the SMZ3 finals of the 774 Boots tournament earlier this year? Smile.
I have never watched SMZ3 in my life, or an ALTTPR. This is the only rando I have the time to wrap my head around. And even
Good
that,
for
I'm
you.
struggling.
It's a good rando. But yeah, for those unaware, the SMZ3 finals this year were back to back to back, which was very epic for me and my opponent, who played 6 hours of SMZ3. Actually, it was like closer to like 5.5 because it was a 2-0, but it was certainly one of the decisions of all time to play that set as a best of 3 back to back.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of time.
Yeah, it was basically just like I get home from work on Sunday and then I just play SMZ3 from like 2 p.m. onward. But it was fun.
Speaking of things that take a long time, we're getting a farm here from Fringo in case this does end up being a Ridley. Not having the best luck so far. Oh, there we go. There's a double super drop.
Yeah. We're getting there.
Yeah. I mean, Beamer could make up some time if he has better ammo management somehow when he decides to go ahead and make it through.
Yeah. They both had, like,
back, too.
Bad Dragons, though. But yeah, Beamer will check the back. We'll get the terrain knowledge. So. Oh,
Man,
okay.
Springball taking some extra mileage there.
Yeah, that Springball strat, I think, does save time over space jumping, as long as you can keep it going, just because you get to have a little bit faster momentum. See, that's an idea, doing top of ship looking for charge, but unfortunately, top of ship isn't real. And also,
I'm gonna laugh so hard when the 2 items back there are like charging ice.
Yeah, but they're still not real. Like, you can't go and collect them. It's not how SM Rando works.
What happens? Like, the console just, like, shuts off?
Yeah, Mass personally connects to your console and deletes the game and your save. And you have to start over.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is good render design. But yeah, Fantune is in Lone Orpher, so we do know that Ridley will be in East. Yeah, I wonder how much... I think Fringer's is going to end up finishing on this portal knowledge and not checking anything else, because everything else is bad to check.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing... Like, what are you going to get? You can, like, you maybe get charged. Like, you're pretty hefty on the way to ammo at this stage. Like,
yeah.
Unless, like, yeah, you don't gamble on a hunt for that.
Yeah.
Like, you know all the good portals, and it's not like it's like that hard to route it.
Why would you do that, Slutters? Why are we putting a broken turret next to the grab door outside the ship?
Okay, Fringo's
Okay,
making
back to interesting decisions. I think I would have done at least Beach here if I were Beamer.
Yeah, I mean, Beamer's done Mama Turret. No, he hasn't. Maybe he's...
No, Beamer has not.
Yeah, so he's going to go ahead and get the wave here, but... Alright, Fringo's going ahead and doing his little bit of minor cleanup.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's true. Listen, the fish is your friend there. And also Shine Sparking.
Oh, slightly missed that speed ball, but bombs it out anyways and goes back. Just to show that bomb block who's boss.
Yeah, unfortunately it is not faster, but...
But it's easier.
Sure. Let's go with that. But yeah, now Beamer just has East and LN to do, which are unfortunately the two longest areas in the game. So I guess you just go up a tower and do LN, because the game ends in West Meridia. So honestly, I don't really think it matters that much, because you have to do stuff at the top of Red Tower, then you have to do stuff at the bottom of Red Tower, and then you have to go back to the middle of Red Tower.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this isn't gonna make
I think it's probably better to do LN now, just so you can get farms for Botsoon. Let's go, Beamer's remembering that Kip miners are real.
And good.
It's true.
Nice dodge on those.
Beamer, yeah.
I'm always a little weary on like the exact numbers for this. Like how many more like supers are you really like looking to pick up here? Like another like 3-4 packs?
4.
Yeah.
I want 4 supers or equivalent to be like reasonably comfy. 45-60 is where I start to be like, okay, I can turn my brain off and do this.
Yeah.
That's actually a lie. I never turn off your brain when you're doing ammo mother brain.
That is very true. I forget, both of these runners have speed zep kits? That's speed zep skip. I'm pretty sure I've seen Fringo pull it off. I think Beamer too.
Surely both of them could do it.
Yeah. Because yeah, that obviously makes ammo go mode a lot easier, and we still haven't found ice. I don't think we're particularly looking for it at this stage either.
Yeah. I mean, you're checking majors because what if it's charge and I don't lose by 5 minutes?
Yeah, but I mean, you're only checking majors on the way. Like, once we hit East Meridia,
of course.
we're not going through and, yeah, doing the rest. We're not checking Shack Tool by any means. Okay. I'm not as sure about the maze check. I mean, I guess you have Spring Ball. It's not like
I think it's fine. If you're not... I don't know. I don't think it's that bad.
I'm gonna laugh so hard when it's a power bomb, though.
I mean, if it's a power bomb, you should turn off your console, because you've lost the race to that point.
Wow.
Well, there you go. Time to hit the forfeit button.
And what's down here? I think this is a reserve at Firefleas.
Yeah, I think it's a reserve. I would believe that.
Yeah. My memory often doesn't serve me correctly, though, but yeah, you don't need that. Although Beamer definitely running a little low on health. The plasma will help him make it through the rest of this, and I'm pretty sure that reserve's got like a fair amount of drive in it, but we'll see. Nice quick kill for Fringo.
Yeah, and we'll check the boss behind the item behind the boss. So Yeah. Problem was, Fringer got to combo this with East Meridian, Beamer didn't. So in addition to Beamer doing more things, Fringer just gets to have a more efficient route and save time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is basically just like an extra trip up Red Tower to go ahead and like conduct that. That's like really what the difference is. And yeah, it turns out a couple of things like that can make a big difference. Yeah, I can't remember DJ pointing out in chat. Maybe it was baby skip that Beamer doesn't know how to do. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure Fringo can baby skip though. Okay, nice speed.
Surely Fringo can baby skip. The problem is he doesn't have high jump.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna see what items are here. Yeah, I like going ahead and just checking these two. Super here is really good. These are just two such easy flick miners.
Yeah.
Especially with speed.
It's just such good checks.
Dude,
honestly, right sandpit is a sleeper check. People sleep on right sandpit, but like it's when you're in ammo desperation, it is a good check. Just because
I mean, it's two miners, and that area loops back pretty quick, especially with speed, gravity, and space jump. Like you're flying through that.
Yeah, you're very happy with all that.
Bathroom, let's go. Oh. Yeah.
Tragedy.
Was that a charge?
Well, I was not looking, so. Oh, it was ice. Epic.
Well, I mean, you're still getting it on the way back, and it's not like ice is actually going to do anything for whichever boss this ends up being.
Yeah, not without charge. It is Ridley,
yeah,
but it will not help. Not without charge.
The coffee I just had hasn't fully kicked in yet. Once that activates.
You're 5 hours ahead of me, Kupo. Get with the program.
5 hours ahead of you, and my sleep deprivation, or my sleep debt is much greater, I'm sure.
Yeah, you've had 20 more years to accrue it.
Wow, so ageist. I'm gonna look at this. Report you to HR.
Let's go. I've made my COCOM quit.
Alright, we got a little pogo. Dance is done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, DJ. Like, I'm in college, therefore my sleep schedule is more unhinged, and I'm 5 hours behind Kupo. Therefore, I should be more tired.
Yeah. Have a small child and tell me whose sleep schedule is more unhinged. The college student with no responsibilities or the person with all responsibilities. But we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, fair enough. You win that one.
All right.
Our counterpoint to Kupo's being a responsible father. Anyways, nice super ed pressures for Fringo, who has now defeated all 4 bosses and will be going to get his ammo that he will surely find. This is actually kind of a really awkward situation.
This would never happen in this rando. I've never seen supers dry up, ever. I've never seen only power bombs from here on out. Like,
oh yeah, no. That's not possible. Never has ever happened. I don't think it's even real.
Yeah. Oh, I thought Fringo was about to skip ice there. Like,
Yeah, that would be a diabolical decision.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that 7 seconds is going to make itself up in the Metroid rooms pretty quickly. Beamer is finishing up LN here and is just in a little bit of a key hunter sandwich. Should be getting out. Nice little jump dodge. Okay, and we're through.
Makes it happen. Yeah, ice is like 35 seconds in Metroids alone, which is optimal hundo versus optimal powerbomb Metroids. Circa my timing from a few months ago. Anyways, we are doing left sandpit, which I would not be doing unless Fringo's looked at the spoiler log and knows charges here. Just kidding. I know that he hasn't.
Jokes, there is no spoiler log for this.
Yeah, there is a charge being here. I can't believe it. This is diabolical. Oh, and no, how does he shuffle? I can't believe it.
Had to use the bomb because he skipped spring ball. I don't think.
No, he didn't. He can just unmorph and then turnaround cancel, and then he gets in the hitbox. You should watch a Hundo run. And by all Hundo run, I mean Zenny's Hundo run, because he does it. It's actually yeah. It's faster than spring balling.
It dries up.
For what it's worth, Fringo is not cheating.
Yeah,
don't accuse him of it. We're messing around, but Fringo's not actually cheating.
I mean, also to be clear, there is no realistic way to cheat on this.
Yeah, there is no spoiler log generated for dash seeds. It's not real.
Yeah. I very much know how the system works. I helped write it. It's not gonna work.
I can't believe it.
I know. Can't believe I would de-incentivize cheating.
Let's go. We're gonna be on the clips reel.
This is gonna age like milk.
Oh yeah. No, I'm so ready to get canceled for this in like 2 months.
I've been waiting for years. I've been waiting for the best defense possible.
I know, right? Like I've been like purposely offensive on restreams multiple times with my blat timer and all the other crap I put on my game, and now all I need to do is just talk about the C word on Speedgaming. It's just that simple.
All right. I was hoping Beamer does sandpit first. I wonder.
Yeah.
But I mean, at 50-40,
no,
like it's so close.
I mean, yeah, he'll be at 50-50, so he just has to get 4 more missiles in theory, and then he's set. So then you just surely do right sandpit, and then it works out clueless.
All right, and with that, Fringo's going back through the wreck ship on his long trek, backtracking all the way to Turian with all bosses down. What's the total amount of time Beamer's behind? Like 5 minutes?
Something like that. Something on that order of magnitude. I don't know. Beamer's
farming?
Oh, yeah, Beamer's farming up the Ridley that he's about to fight.
Yeah. He was already at pretty decent ammo. Could have definitely covered it, I think. But I think, yeah, especially since you're going to have at least 1 green door there. Although, he doesn't know it yet, but if he goes ahead and checks Precious, he will get that extra super pack.
I guess he does need to go through a bunch of areas to get the Turian. But, I don't know, 7's a lot. 7 is a lot of time. 7's like an entire Turian. But I guess Beamer does still need to get charge is the other thing. Or ammo.
This is going to be a really good time for Fringo. 48-44 heading down the elevator.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty solid. This will be like a 55-ish. 55 if he games.
I've
like 55, yeah. 55-ish, I think. That's where I'll put my money. Actually, let's just guess. I'll guess 55-33 for Fringo's ending time.
I'm gonna guess 56:02.
Let's go. $52 seconds, I think. Oh wait, the cutscene. I think like some like 45, 48-ish. I feel like it's a bit over 45 seconds.
Lovely reserve tank there, just to go ahead and just polish off this seed for behind Ridley for Beamer. And we're gonna go ahead and see a damage down from Fringo. I can never remember what the strat is other than hold, charge, and run, and then hope it just works in quick succession.
Yeah.
Probably gonna look that up.
I need to actually figure it out.
Wait, there's something about this game you don't know?
There are many things about this game I don't know. Also, let's go. He's got the float.
Yeah. Baller.
But yeah, it's like the way it works is you want to take a hit and then you use pseudo screw to reset your iframes, then you take another hit and you use pseudo screw again. But if you're pseudo screwing while you're in the Sledgehammer's hitbox, then the game will take away your pseudo screw and you have to recharge another one because it's going to use the pseudo screw because it's like you're trying to hit this guy with a pseudo screw, but unfortunately he's immune to pseudo screw, so it's not going to work. So you have to like you have to take a hit, then you have to pseudo screw, then break spin because the pseudo screw resets your iframes.
Got it.
And then you just have to rinse and repeat that. So just pseudo screw, break spin, take hit. Pseudo screw, break spin, take hit. But
that kind of like a little staccato rhythm for like how you keep going with leaning forward like that.
Yeah, ideally that means that you just never need to recharge your charge shot, but unfortunately it's literally impossible. TAS does insanely fast though. If you ever watch the any percent TAS, it just damages down on like an Alcoon before doing backdoor LNG mode in like 0.5 seconds, and it's kind of insane.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mentioned it on chat, but I do want to mention again, like that first try speed Zeb skip, like so good, especially when you have Ice Beam. That's a flex for sure.
It is slower because Ice Zeb skip is faster, but it is pretty cool. I got speed Zeb skip third try in my game 2 with Beefy, and I wanted to cry.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's a pretty difficult trick to pull off, but I mean, there's ways to get pretty consistent at it.
Yeah, the secret tech is to like unironically do it with your eyes closed. That's how I do it, because otherwise I'm gonna break my brain with I'm gonna overthink the rhythm. But if I close my eyes, I literally just go on muscle memory, and it works every time. Like, I'm not even joking. This is how I do it in races.
Zen mode.
Yeah, literally Zen mode.
That's you guys play with the School of Zeb. I'm going to start playing with the School of Zen, and we're going to see who comes out.
Let's go. Koopa is playing blindfolded SM Rando. Yeah, musician tech. Get owned. I'm literally going to pull up at SGL and just do speed Zeb skip with my eyes closed.
So Beamer ended up not going through that left stand pit and finding charge, which was honestly a pretty god move from Fringo, but is getting bailed out on the supers now after checking beach, and like I think there was another super at Watering Hole as well. So 55, not too far off.
55-55 is where you want to be. This is 40-60 equivalent, so this is perfectly fine. We'll need to open a few doors. Ideally, optimally you can open 2 doors, but I think you only get 1 leeway. Then if you open all 3 doors, you can get 4 leeway, which is fine. But yeah, ideally you have like 1 missile more because it makes it a little more comfy. But this is completely fine. Oh, we're top of shipping.
Has Beamer shipped bottom yet? I don't think he has.
No, he did. Surely he did.
Okay.
This is why we should have the mini map back so that I can look at the screen and see what he's done. at Cassidy, at Mass Hysteria.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, we're doing top of ship. I was saying we're thinking we'd probably have Turian, or at least Beamer in Turian, but
Yeah.
looking a little unlikely. We do an assembly line here too, maybe? Are we like at that level of desperation? I don't think so.
We're not. This is completable.
Whoa, blue suit.
Let's go. Good strat.
Yeah, you don't peep the major here. You don't you've committed to ammo, you just go for it. Like you're so close.
Yeah, you just gotta go for the missile that you're getting. But okay. Fringo is in the escape, has taken care of Mother Brain. And we'll see how he handles the spot on Leodox. I know how I like to do it. And he's doing not the same thing. I think he just dropped his space jump, actually.
Yeah. That looks like a dropped input rather than intentional.
Yeah, I would tend to agree.
Last moonfall. Oh, maybe. No, I didn't quite get it. Honestly, I struggle with that moonfall a lot for whatever reason. Not sure how or why, other than just not being good at the game.
Just grind Leodox for literally 10 hours. That's what I did.
Yeah, I like sleeping. So we'll see how that goes. But we are seeing the behemoth spark up, and I said 5602. Come on.
Oh.
What was yours? 55?
55-30 something. I don't remember what happened. I think it was probably baby skip. Actually, no, it was baby skip and no stand up that threw me off. Okay. 4 seconds off. GG Kipo. But also GG Fringo for taking game 1 with an official time of 56:07.
Yeah, that was a great race. We're excited to get game 2 here started in just a little bit, and yeah, we'll see if we can go ahead and get a rubber match on this one. Okay, we will be back in about like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Go ahead and
something like that.
Yeah, grab yourself some water, get hydrated, take a little stretch. We'll be back momentarily.